Stop on academy. We won't register. Satan no mintim se crazy nka ya why baby anen why. Share. MPP for krom kache say free kra no krom amfa na hongono so mo kache say free no. O ma amfa na hongono so na oba obeka chem say me nkotua 5 cedis. O mai ma yeti hwana no hoto no o mai ma okonya 5 cedis di akwa kotua akwa ye registration. Me nkunkura asa me yes ka kura nkoto bi na beka chem me say me nkote 5 cedis fan ko registration. Ayi recruitment for sika no. Mo nipa 500,000 ebetu esika na mo fa nipa 5,000 peno balance na mo fa ko register sem no yati 8.4 billion akwa koto TV mo ko gisika na ye fa ko ye sa no registration na me ameti ye mimi bi temesro wa me number mo ye registration we ofrem na ama o testim na ama ma anya bi mini 5 cd da baby susu book kura mini bi ne menya 5 cd akwa ye registration ese muntu akoko for ka teachers for nurses for o mo ko fa sa 5 cd si no fa ko ye sa de no this for mo no gu ase papa. Stop on academy. We won't register. Satan no mintim se crazy nka ya why baby anen why. Share. MPP for krom kache say free kra no krom amfa na hongono so mo kache say free no. O ma amfa na hongono so na oba obeka chem say me nkotua 5 cedis. O mai ma yeti hwana no hoto no o mai ma okonya 5 cedis di akwa kotua akwa ye registration. Me nkunkura asa me yes ka kura nkoto bi na beka chem me say me nkote 5 cedis fan ko ye registration. Ayi recruitment for sika no. Mo nipa 500,000 ebetu esika na mo fa nipa 5,000 peno balance na mo fa ko register sem no yati 8.4 billion akwa koto TV mo ko gisika na ye fa ko ye sa no registration na me ameti ye mimi bi temesro wa me number mo ye registration we ofrem na ama o testim na ama ma anya bi mini 5 cd da baby susu book kura mini bi ne menya 5 cd akwa ye registration ese muntu akoko for ka teachers for nurses for o mo ko fa sa 5 cd si no fa ko ye sa de no this for mo no gu ase papa.
Say yes, men's gold for Mumirini. Say first ally.
They are Muhammad Khan and men's gold Khan.
They are all parts. Yes, say all financial institutions. No pretend this for
including men's gold.
Yes, of course. All of them. All those.
No, are you certain about that? No, no, details. No.
I am telling you, they are all parts.
Men's gold.
Wherever they are listening to me now, I am speaking in my capacity as communications officer of the party. All of them are covered under this promise. They will all be paid back
in 1 year.
Nothing that they be a men's good as a men's good for will be your one.
Oh, many people Ghana for
Ghana for what we say
something like
come on. Ebi kurano o ma penye kukwado award or de ko be man am one pictures on ni ko twitwa ye na ma omunya adwuma ni mugidie bi o musika koto and let's atori enchemesi no musika ahia aban o wa abadaye disaster si o manfo obre ebi mu ahye o mo akonfo ebi mu nya ho mogya so dia nko na broso 70 mintua
but when men's gold near MFI any financial institution in the right sense of the word
ni nyina ye kano we mean it liberally o mu nyina.
Coming up in this bulletin, Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, known as CHAS, warns senior high school across the country face a possible shutdown by close of Monday if urgent funding and food supply issues are not resolved.
Already the schools are in crisis. We cannot credit any item, any perishable to feed the students. And if this issue is not resolved by Monday, I'm afraid we may have to ask for permission to let the students go.
Addo, free SHS. You're John Dramani Mahama. DUMSOR. I saw the 24-hour economy back. Who Brazil light for 12 hours cry now to me. Light for 12 hours. Now who to me light for 12 hours. And then which be a 24-hour economy. Masana Danu Babe Segana, Miss ye probi adwuma na ya sase no obefi ato so no de bi e ba be ka ho agenda 111 what agenda 111 if you know it nya agenda 11 e ye mama bedi eche Muhammadu Bawumia.
We are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, I it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore.
Okay. Happy week. Medamuni na se me mobi bia kwaba. Edeba political zone show so. Versus any Thursday I will join in baby I'll show you free bia. Say TikTok follow my na repost, share whatever way you can. Na afofro so. I'm excited for a new week. I'm excited for a new opportunity to reach that goal. But most importantly, I'm excited, say, and Sembia, ye 2023, 2024, edikoto abano, and there, yenina ye husun so. I'm also excited, say, also wajebre, with your busy schedule, say, maybe share this few moments with. Said the other me can na me no wahano. Me page we there ye de no kre facts. There e wo ho a osubetumi akohwehwe hu no ene ye de ye adwuma. Say o chance on your page na ye ka bibi na wo wadwene mu no odwen say enye true enye correct, but wo no kuta a better alternative factor. It is welcome. Say wo de bedom yen na ye ni na yesua diabo. One thing we will not like is somebody to disrespect us and play with our intelligence. And the reason is my fan, me follow and support to be aware is enlightened enough, I'm enlightened enough to know what is right and what is wrong, and especially know the truth about issues. And until Obaha make sure say the no crano never. Say Obeka a check in of course, why not? It is nation building, and that is where I think we all should head at. And until Medawasibio, Namama Kwaba, Mesro say TikTok, I'm tapu screen so my meal copy so why all for brother Felix. Why you are doing it for me? Unfollow me so or more than follow me. I promise not to disappoint you with the kind of facts and figures and real life conversation we are going to have here today. All right, now me Facebook and YouTube for Medamuni Nasi Subio message say waba na weja comment. Like I have said before, Facebook ni YouTube, the only time I mean who say Obi Sheme is if you leave a comment for me to know who you are and what you're saying. And I say, greetings, be adebemo be na mekrana, it is allowed. Once again, and also boa MME page and also no local active, because you can't just be taking in and not liking it. You are not tapping on it, you are not sharing it. And mwame. And then on it just one chakra na but so share. Now we interact. Let's say Makebi be one tiase. Makebi be ukuta a better particular. Makebi be winning a better thing of it. It's better so boy in now with it. Not aboa my page, akwanini. And ultimately, baby, I would do our share me. Baby, I will share me. The way I'll share me biara like page in the mammy. At the end, I say in YouTube for no mumia so mammy and a munja comment said they bear me to me. I'm winning the right things to do. We are there. Okay. May bought few videos because I have a lot of videos and then my first remember. Now me they start say every day it's me that say more gonna hit to like now I'm on share page and me that say mommy in TV. And then I say you say John Mahama 2.0 is happening to Ghana just like we have predicted and just like we have told Ghanaians. Yabeba ya de hobedin komo nanso ade bi a me pese yi na ma ya adwene koso mesre afi bia ne dia edeba na afi we no se dia NDC for omoyema yen afi bia no apart from DUMSOR no and then nyame adaroma ye papa Julius Debra nyame aye na dom ema one aban akabom yati esukuo and na ye ka say de open party ana open nkrofo a yebetumi aba be su pa mesrew intwani nhwe ba bia eye Debra Enterprise and Julius Debra Enterprise ya yeso yadwuma ye ne se ebia na wo no fiefo no mutrem odin obi wu a omunsu an yesrew se obi na ewu se obi na edi birthday se opo obi ma na esunko ade a yebesrew contact NDC headquarters a ye papa Julius Debra wate ye kuwa ana adwuma won so ondwuma won bedidi aboa Ghana ene se omubesu na adwuma bia no said the ebeya obehu se eye adwuma papa na adwuma no wo credibility na se unhu won a eye adwuma edema se adwuma no eno nti ampa NDC fo ani ehwambo ene yebekai a enche bia yankase ye papa na nkasa president one ne yere yese ye papa ma ne bo amanom omanyo mo ba bi ko o ma make due diligence amansem hunu akoba me binum akowu eno nti ye besu no yehu ye papa mahama na nkasa se sana esu sebe efata nanimu pa ode bebo ayen na efri mahama ho no ena yekohu esiedu nkete a ne yenim onto se Rollins wu ye ena yehu se sa ne suo ewo ne ni ase na osan ebetwi kakra edigu ye so yehu Sam George ni sun akando kra de enye obi eso no mu anka gotem osunya to gotem na ekire say NDC for are in business na adwuma bia no behia leaders omo be directed the affairs of the intimi pacho Debra Enterprises upese upesu a se obi na ewuo yeyi wadwuma ogele jao udi birthday ye de nini na Debra Enterprise ewo wa ombeboa na empanifo a yeyi on se wo mmepa wo yen ana wo medi se adwuma yanim ba ko ne yankasa yenua ana ye papa pani pa de odi nkan sun ye ama Kofi Boa ama Kofi Boa mesrew se ye galamsey nsensem se opese obi besu ebia onua bi akoka pitim peti yakubu abo onua bi na obi asu amesrew ama Kofi Boa ewo ho a NDC fo apaw no se galamsey su ni nara omesu emfamoa omo ye ono a game na ye very interesting pa na la ila ayila la erudite and mama min stay focus what and mama min deliver steadily I say program but no enterprise I had to know papa Julius Debra said the American Debra Enterprise and the patro Debra Enterprise opu bi obesu say when ye birthday ni ade said the medin kaka no omo ye hu adwuma ebeboa na ono ne da no say no nyame ampata na wo de bokit ankre besiwa na wucha na se papa su otumi su ma ankre ne yema because when him say we ya no okobunu mu wo ho kire enkoden kwa e wo peti ase na otuna wi ase na ose wo do wo man na wo ton wadwene de massa politicians here from NDC a nyame na betua wo kama wa bere we anye duabo wa ma wadwene ne wo nyansa na anye adwuma ma wo ankasa wo honam wa ma na anye adwuma ma wo ankasa wo de feeling bi ena sebe ididi actually edi jimi enu nti ye besre NDC fo bi omokan say cryaton say Debra Enterprises as you see no me de beba emse mo ankasa mo hu video na Debra wasu na yese yesukura den ija him enu nti edu mfimfin baabi a me de ho enkomo ebe she da abom ba mama yentie ana say yenhwe ye papa Debra ye jumedi fefefa wayere ne ho a wodi beba kwa we dwane me na bo amebo no wa ha no e pa cho ye ka se ni na mo sa poso na mo she ma me wai James Sega me pacho me hu welcome na show me hu Adum Grace me hu mo am wo so ni na me hu bia na kopon tene ni mu ntwam no yemu ni na akase.
Putting it on record here, Captain. Say and justified. Say Ghana and Kiebe experience DUMSOR BM after 2016 for even 1 day. 1 day of DUMSOR after 2016. Eye haram. Eye musukra. Eni se ke sikura.
About your TikTok for mote mote da me boss isi ano. Ana me sense studio. Muntie ni ye.
Putting it on record here, Captain. Say and justified. Say Ghana and Kiebe experience DUMSOR BM after 2016 for even 1 day. 1 day of DUMSOR after 2016. Eye haram. Eye musukra. Eni se ke sikura.
Yo, yeah, that's it. According to NDC, any kwan say yeah den DUMSOR is secret ewo Ghana for 1 minute. Na say DUMSOR si wo Ghana for 1 minute kura na according to Onosame Jemfino haram. Ye de nyame ase ye beto aso. Wanso ni yenkoso.
Our local government.
Okay. I feel my video na ba. Ti mama yen start. Me de teaser no be fair mo keke, but we'll come back to it. But I want us to stay focused on something here. Obibia utie Felix Apia political zone Obibia utie me. Obibia will follow me for some time. One thing I have always done and one thing I have always been able to do is to foresee and tell my followers namo amunya botre ebeti me say me metna ha nada wobra me research. Me metna ha mekasa because say me pese obi be hwa me keke na nipa gu me page so wobra me gbowura me nka hwe. Na emo me pese obi abeba me page so nko no. Na bibia beto ni trim say ade bi na minimo obra we ho na me kosua no. Na insurance Kenya me say most of the times no say me ba online na me call other platforms so na me tie emma obi ma me accolade say oh Charlie Bra Felix eye wo na me fa we wo ho wo na ye say ya that shows me say my work is done and well yeah done in until Baumia comes here but let's say that shows say my work or my impact is being felt. Let me put it that way because my work is not done until Baumia becomes president. That is actually the best way to put it. And me decide and one and you crunch me to the point say if fresh say me ba online one na me cry information na information no enya krojia enya me den pass me ba online because me person me kwakoka na bi a wote no obi akọ find the truth bi na na nya Bra Felix na as we no any me ko gu ase and I thank God say wetumi aboa me ama metumi nya sa discipline no e de ama me about no somewhere last week and check and I'm a catch him about Honorable Julius Debra. A buying Edeno Esuade Ewo Harvard. Samokai. Where ya buying or be promising who gan and he say Nana do kwekwa budani dankwa na membo na woni MPP ba wumia bebu ya na nya papa. Go anya dia kra. Koko an kombe tumi aton mo. Electricity kombe tumi aye no mo. Akwan kombe tumi aye no mo. School kombe tumi aye no mo. Hospitals kombe tumi aye no mo. Na ekufo ado ne na ban ne na busuafo ya akronfo bia ye frɛ won saka wafo a won no dia wopa ne se wo be wia Ghana sika ye den edi a wo mu ma Ghana ni bi anya bibi papa bia enu nti yamfa womumra na se nyame ya adom na womu beduru na se tumi no ba be kom nsa wode enhyehyeye ba ebesesa wo Ghana ni ba be ma kwada pani akokra brewa wo sebiri Ghana ni awutwa abe Ghana ni awukotogo Ghana ni awufa ice nam Ghana ni awonwene kenteton Moni amoton papa. Oni amoye ko port de nam esomo. Koleba for. Yes, says go. Goro boys new. Passport for new. Obia brabo bekoye. Because na now the danko gu fadu ye nipa body. Now, there is this particular verse in the Bible. Miti amon fancheme. But I said, do not be BB, for God is not mock. BB is one son, God is not mock. Na baneno na ayira meno. Se utremu ane trese ensi nyame atwetwe meboa. Enne. Se wusi wuye Kristo ni mapa no kreti umu. Enyan kwasia NDC MPP politics na wo ya. MPP ni NDC why enne wa ma Kristo fo nsansi fom. Kanokre. Let's be honest. These days, until we confront our challenges with honesty, politicians would always ride on our ignorance and our selfishness and greed for whatever we want to get. Why not change a Christopher? Why not change a Muslim for a Diomaba for more? Bani a catcher will say, Party be a kofa cremonid na bentino, walk kofa Arab for to buying. Edia be uragan and to abetian. And I would see ye. Last Friday, me can be said. One of these are mammy. Moko kwa subum. Uko Pentecost. Offrenya me. Mako kwa swa bom usika sound no kra na buawo. Election into a catcher say. Kremoni dia woman di president yenyo kremoni aboa kremoni nipa kremoni dia wonya tani wonya papa kremoni ya basa enti wonu de odi president yenye ye oba odi ntokwa wodi Boko Haram ene beba Ghana na Assemblies of God ni dia wodi ne ba ya everything by God. Everything by God. Sure. Endra, ye Papa Julius Debra, and then answer or Endra. Okwa sorry demu. Ye Pentecost, I sorry demu. Now, BBC, for most of us, you know, we are only looking at it, say Julius Debra Kusunye, there be Osunye. Enye edidi atemuna lady nikodi di so for na atemiti na Julius Debra su and na make catch him plain why psychology da now we need human behavior. I want you to take the nature NDC for uranium politics from 2023 beya 2020 actually beya how they have run the politics and what is happening to them now. It is the reality that has dawned on Julius Debra. As soon as Andrew Julius Debra besu yen yebedi kodu Papa Bra
Minister and several others are members of your church.
Okay.
A few days ago, one of our colleagues, Dr. Mary Osi, slipped a bit against you. And I want on this occasion to commemorate.
You know. Yeah, Papa Julius Debra say. Me pato asem we see ye da be ni. Woman no koka asem. You see, sometimes mama some of you Christians are the reason why people don't go to church. They can't opa my boom for me. I know that you don't go to church because of somebody. You are not going to salvation to gain for somebody, but for your own self. But because of your attitude in tea. Oniama wo beye no ene bema de en oniama wo yo no na bema obi ama bibi aye na kono numi enyira ho your Papa Julius Debra, he is the chief of staff of the whole country Ghana. Asem we see ye no Yeah, who speech from the presidency. Ebra Sabio, your person ye yin crofo different jumamuno. Yet mean speech from the presidency. And Kwadam Maku 16, Ghana for ma eko wu ye. Tieni pa. Ghana for 16, eko wu ye. Accident. Nya message from Jubilee House until 2 weeks into it. Na no krano eye NDC party chairman ese edun ketia ele tutu ne nan nkrofo na yi ase me ma fa we enche me ye ohun te se won kai dia make na e de na boy na no kai Savior Church enkwada 16 ene ekowu ye enkwada 16 na ekowu ye no mesrew gender ministry o Vice President crowd you say na ntimu se mati bibi sa de na mon kan kire me se me ni ba bia onti se mu hu amoka kire me fi prat ba ama prat ene ka sa asemu nti me ma instances of everything eno nkoda nche ena me no ka say Ghana sure 8 gallant men NDC for na CSA yakoye investigation whatsoever. Why the wo page so bet me agba me say sa document no okọ ha obehu die nti a play ne crash here. Kai say no me din ka be ma Captain Smart no ma be ka kire mo say sebio eyayi anoma bi e no go to play nanim na anoma no kra no hwe mu no na ofirakufu adu fie ekufu adu na na bi oye bayifo e no person will say play no and na dane anoma and go to a plane and kwasi asem kwa ne aka o Ghana pa de manya di o manya di ba ku say emfa me mu ni na shame on you ye ni na ya ka ho shame on us shame on all of us ye ni na shame on us just mobo say Ghana ni pa betina say no ma ka kire say play no and maybe and a 2 year and we kon ye na sabio e ko chat pilot nanim and a pilot no oye ni gbugbura and odi ko 2 year na gbura and nkrofo wu ye etien fa mo ekufu ado na ye afiyan shade. I have no problem when a man sees his mistakes and repents from them, especially if it is sincere. Say onipa hunu ne bone ehunu di awaye na onu no ho wo ho a eye mrema me se me de beche dan onipa oye caricature de akire camera keke. I don't respect that. Now me ka kire mo say ya papa Julius Debra wansu because say ye did Pentecost of atem baby. Also because of the things now omo opposition womu yusu a Christopher pennyfo we no de omo ye tia MPP na ba ya adwiri agu omunsam odwene boni a womu koye ye di tia sebio Ghana fo ema nkodada achi wo musuku komu ene abeye basa na sani ni na JULIUS say ya na ye zepa tumia. So we will be a conviction also. When you reach there, it will hit you, and that's why hit Julius Debra. And through a woman di good nipa so. Ayakayaka dia woman ki kandi good airwaves numu and throw just a fasophobia na horono. See du ketiane ne ayi ofosu ayi ampofu oposu amposu. Etumi be jina ho. I leave all the pastors to you. Munni o matem and no woman who say, "Hey boy, you do politics and chairman and the be abe coming. Me din kwasi asema ma fe dia come sorry you." It's her conviction. No. Julius Debra was crying because they've allowed politics to blind them to do so much evil that boy, politics ya feed ya man do baby. Oh, they say they are sorry pan I say. That is the conviction he was having. It's not about saying the nipa be slip away. Because he's the chief of staff. Answer the Julius Bebe Dina where swing. Nanka or the letter biaba. I condemn the things of Maria Usia. That is different. But there was nothing like that. No, ye ni ti kondong. Me pesa me fa. Me sister birthday. Hey, Julie. But Julius, okay, no onya bad crowd.
My birthday. Let the whole church forgive us.
Asiaka. Hey, Mr. Mumunya, yo, this for you people is not over. Oh. Yes, you two do boni be canano na what just kanya wubu sekayano. So we you be a would the one on the say ni pa ya de ano be say we bre semu. Julius na wo gene who say hey na me se me be gine. Say me se me be gina presidency e de na e be ka fa me ho. E de na maye de sumase Julius real. Because ebra mutu nkrofo gu asofo so ani ye di asofo atem ye chicha asofo awro benini na Julius you were there. You were the right hand man by John Dramani Mahama. We didn't hear you. You were blinded because all you wanted was power. You wanted power. Lumba Wanyumbi, legend, the year. Ma bina, chesudi. Ma bina, emido, ma bina, chesudi. Chesudi. What's the name? Ube du sika nanso ube deji. Da no, ube du sika ube deji. Julius the brebe di there, we be the chief of staff, and will come when you never has a maye. Nehemiah 7:7, or say one a pie, a chain damage. Eh? Me say Crawford we be bre palace. Enya grown a medio archbishop. Eya the American enya grown a medio. Me tiana me kasa say Crawford we on be bro mu be bro. One more deposition and one more the G. Julius. Now say that. What's the one no one acquire with day? Opening. What's the canning? Casa. Nana. Casa. Kong. What's the name?
To commemorate
my birthday. Ma start here dey bio say kusu o dey bra e correct nkwasi amini say we near odi apetesi afra sa na anajo na Jimmy kwa o say that.
And I want on this occasion
Hey you let them akwa peri every to boss and o start here dey na ogbo tutor so archbishop asiaka mo sorry amaka mo say Munja ya veno wi nito na veno wi power nimu bio. Ezo peru ya yekoni techiman. Ya nko techiman na western of what the friends say. Oh man. Oh asawenso side oh. Aha. Wi papa. Akwasem kwase wi ma. Sabi omini mu milk ni na akọ. O say then Julius o say you are then
a bit against you.
Okay.
And I want on this occasion,
yes, please,
to commemorate my birthday. To let the whole church forgive us.
I'm going to say about once. I'm going to configure with three so and I'll confirm best I end this for. And I end this for I am back. I don't know. Moka say Monday. Yeah, 133 bebana. Me pacho 133 no bet me actually. Oh, 133 in the air. Juma. I got some question. I was afraid that too. Which I'll stop. I'm saying 1 week. Now do like I say you. I can't say you. Who's everyone? We know. Who's a different? Who's a rebo? I'm more emotional. We do what? Uso si wa na o se a. Omo the gospel si so be ka say wonye boni bio o to be sakra all of a sudden. That was hearing even on them go to that sorry them. Oh, we be somewhere no motion o me catch you. We ni o mu different. Yo ba ku bi ha. Ono yo ba ku bi ha ono mu a na mo aye say omu ja akura na obetumi ahuri afiri sebe esoro kura be si fom twen no no bibia go ho na ohu de agim na de ewu eno wo ene ewo wi boka na ya de kombedo no boka no na eno no tese omo mu sibo so no no oniska nti ono no hye opese area mu wo fo ni nam so hye asia wa gimi wo e boka nkwa na ho ofiri ho kura timiti sa aha boka agin ene wo de adilo debra no no eno ni emotional wa na eno no mu a Otwa na odwene ge bi a wujai no o ge you cry de na mi jai no oh ma nya ade o manu me Misi sapre mo baba ni na mo ba no nkwase wi di esu nkwase esu inti Julius say wi ri ya wedai kasa na me de.
And I want on this occasion,
Yes please,
to commemorate my birthday, to let the whole church forgive us.
And there's so many memories never. Mokai anyway, I put scaling K. I got no boy, you know. You come through TV now. Ojina who's an end of them. I can't start this. Oh, Susana, Makokre Kubantia. Mark baby, I will be a Michel. Besides, Nadia and yo. It's I mean, yeah. I mean, you're going to walk on the telly, do ya? Even I had lost that brother. I know, huh? Me see all the emotional stress they thought they were going to put on Ghanaians. They are going to share it equally with us. Don't shake. All the tribulations and all the problems are not more doing the same one more by year no. Now we are seeing a sonnet here. Erudite, Obekaya. Yes, show me your friend, I'll show you your character. Abusuya bi wa boy as we dey sa no mote. Na Julius Esuno anya mo wanwa ena me hu se ayi tie me Jimmy Rough me num wichi obia oduro odira tire no osiro se akoi we Jimmy papa na dey wi ni wan shi ni ya na Julius me si she what she be ne she Kofi duro aye niti se bion preduasa kontomfi aye kunu eja niti konko edisi wo adane bodyguard ana ni nua kronfo debra no esun kwase esun wentumi amfa ne discipline na amani nua kwase ane se Julius judgimi enu na newi minu ni na na hye da bi Wosofo jina ho ene wadane chief security officer unia wa bemu edampa yabi ochire da ko sorry wate bounty nom sorry wate kenofori atanom ye sorry why na nado ye sorry na enim sesa ne ye ne ayi ewiemu nkabrechirefo ene na ebetusa Kofi duro wonu Julius debra be gina wa wo jimi no nanka wa ye won kwase anim na wo de keka nkwase asem kire na nado peso aka jimi no aha na abesu kosi she and that is what will happen. Julius makachiremo they be makachiremo say your source of the we is important baby awunya we if in here. Because the Kofi duro neto wi ma wono mu a obebe be dira sori da mu abesu cause obema emotional we maka tell say emotional we na no ne dia wo hia na ya wo se wonya boni kura bio eno no enwumi anya odo gospel nkwa we ni tuana no so na de say you we shira na de to no osu sa na we ni tuana ono so wonya we ni ntuo we ni da so tuana no de bo say Yehowa shira wa na wasia na waya mobo nkwasie we no sao wo de asema mi ke mo de mo bembe we areas mo de mo tek man kasa mo de resource bebre me na de enye we yadwumemu adwumem ati ase me say one mo enum nkwasie we no sa pepe aha asama we no stress egusu no share emotion bechew ati ase asama we sa aha ototo we bit say God anu we sa no say aha ni boy town God na no agoto we na no to ocean na wusu na fe wakai wo school no kura ukowi akoko bi oni eche wo bo na fe say teacher na pa mi na me bon tie I obomi that's yakwa. You people thought you were going to lie. Destroy people's life. Now mo dwene say mo be kan sem they are saying nipa they are to me na mo ba ye be free will. Mo de na mo fam. Debra 3 Cly your own Cly. Let's go. Now me to ameduma so. Yanko
to commemorate my birthday, to let the whole church forgive us. It was just a slip. It wasn't intentionally done to malign our church.
Yes.
I believe sincerely that you will forgive her and forgive us and accept us as your children. God richly bless all of you.
We are your children. We are your children. Apostle Yaviche. We are your children. Yeah, me say enkrofo we enkwase wo bi omubewu no mo nya hu yu. O kan no bi na fele say we are politics there be anya politics killer. Politics say we be abrabo na anya politics. Me I will not take that as politics. Na sabi ye funu boni onim se masa Mr. Marcus. O wie ye ne pepepe. Sa no obo o. Sa no ya sentam pibites ne ade a tres otumfo odi ayi dia celebration di ono so be trend this week no. Ya shisha laka ne ade agugu tuwa mu ajese boys ba wa be shishi bia no num bi ne ade. Wo bi ogina so de dem o say we na konumu nti wa sakra we peja nensa mekaya na mejai o hia sumdwe mo mehehe okoduru fi a Julius o say den yes president me pacho chief of staff mo handle no munim no dada papa di ni ti ba form on to mo bu nso ni bo ya no kunum na no so party na dia akra na den it mo ni ye tu amokasa mo ngade papa ne nye den papa wa shishi bia no num bi once I'm coming down here moves wo be ni ti mo odu wo be ti atwa say party no wo di ni ti ba form mo gina ho sere after me da se de nenti Ghana no chese de bia mo pese ye sie big man no de bia ye sa e de na mo ye no adulo de breti kakraka ordinity ba from when to me am fam nsam meso mo ye bodyguard dire mo ya na mo ya oh so what happened oh papa na o so na em se na ni su biri no wakunu kwa mesira mo next time mo pay head takers omo mbe hwe ni ti no because we dey say anyum we kosa ewuru a won kwa na betie no kum na ho ni na din Julius wo ti ba ko me hwa de na sa kwa ni ti so ampa o petty and it is so. Anyways, yeah, enough of the sidetrack. Now let's get serious about what is on the table. How was the opening section? It was good. Are you cool? Opening session, are you okay? You more there? And now, you me mukakra. Now the other night. Yes, baby, we want more. Say yeah, Jana. All right. Now let's get serious. Erudite and penny forecast Cindy. Yes, say Uduyan kon say Buddha if you feel now. Now Ghana for Aton Omokala TV. Eddie Akoto black and white here. Answer na Ghana for to minto another color TV no. Ebeche Mr. Joe is for me chia. I have always pleaded with people. Say, and koto abam ma obi because say odwen say onipa kono ebet there be ma onipa nchira oni niame bi awayo. Utie. One thing I'm so happy about. Adia eyeme de. And then they say DUMSOR is in Ghana now. And guess who is feeling it? Gen Z. Those who otherwise would not have known the history of John Dramani Mahama and his NDC. And one smart man in MPP once told me something. So, Kwesi, energy nya dia o man bis percent or stop say energy crisis about own to mean stop. But your priorities. Say Ghana for can you besi so na wama to me akwa wama juma mu akoye juma ba no, is that the priority of the government? Mutie ni ye. Openi bi na ka kire me pa. Or say keeping the light on. Tie ni ye. It's not the issue. Any serious government would be able to keep the light on, but the truth of the matter is, what is their priority? And there nasa abayno or jone ho kane abayni wonyanse bi sese midum kane ankrofo adwuma be sai omuntumi ntua tax nti no oman ne bebre ana se midum nkrofo kane na me nyesika ne kakra na me de che me business me de bia factory me de bia sidan me de bi de me mako school no ye. We got to be careful. Because Ghana for ya na ya ye. Ima. Dia kosuo ni nara. Eye Ghana for na ya ye. I blame NPP. I blame NDC. I blame CPP. I blame everyone who is a Ghanaian in Ghana. I blame them. Similar, I don't know why. But I blame them. Let me give you an instant. Ebrebi me page so na me ye comparison when it comes to DUMSOR. And na me de car driving and an AM fan to home. One with me similar, you might know this. Driver for me, you know. But what do you mind a man? No 1 year pepe and do and a car no conscious. Went to me a car and sequence 1 year now, copying 4 years now. Driver no contract, I wouldn't sign a year, you know. Nastala car no to me a year, then and fix it. Okay? Another driver. Or bed driver year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. And then no to say, oh, what the mere do say, be bollegadia, and your family call him, family call Wagadugu. Odu ko Wagadugu na manika emfie mienu pe woni mfie so eka emfie mienu pe woni mfie so na nka baabi opese wode wo kɔ no ode wo kodu muna mu kwan mu na nsuo starting say 20 atechane ade ekɔbaaye nsuo to aye ntumi nko speed ntube slow kakra ye beka kire Ghana ni say odroba ni na wo beka kire say wo ye experience droba nti fa driving ne man no wonyo no 1 year pre wodi mirika de Ghana man ni na akoma IMF say me ntumi ntwam hu so ntimo nhwame no onu mo ye papa chain driver what drive 2017 to 2022 man nyade eye beye vote na moko vote ye no mean you obi am film we NDC o we MPP o mean you obi am film me say ye mfanto ka kire mo ma me nuanom ma sister Beta wo hoi ma bese wo pe what ya se ama me de wa be hye fie ma ye wo de ameye wa wo ma be 6 afa ya nkwada ni se wo mu be didi a usio me de ni amagu akwam dia mimi ni mu ne se wo ba na se wonye enumere aduane ready a enkwada ni free school ba ye den ye tu banche na ye be woni bi ni ye de ahye ni nsam ni ye se won koye den won ko bobo mra because enim se won ko mra no na ebia fufuo no ya wawie na akwada na be didi enye sa na tie ba mai wo kwa ware no sebe me nuanom ma mfa ncheme se sa na waware ati afa cheme Petrina what's up babe fa cheme Brazil wo de kwa ye no anetimu Drossi enye nyame na ya adom a anti Felicia no mode force de ani bi be fa ho ana ba ko bi eye kama wo ho a wo to de ka ho a Dross ba ko na ode be ware wo na anu anetimu wo kania edum wo ma entumi nko school wo ba na wabomode aboa no na wo ye adwuma no so no yesi ye ntua ne ka ne wanya bi dia ye den e de adidi e pa to mu follow mutie ni hipa abantie yi be fa wo fefe fa be ye ma wo ho aye tantan wa ye rokosopino e na wo namu se wo ya abrewa se wo ya babawa enim e na wo namu sa abrantie di wani na nyame ye wadom e na obi foforo be hu wo abrantie be no se ababawa mehwe o maya he mehwe o start yese entomada da no o sesa koto brezi afoforo Drossi wato yi ahomansian bi totolisi kakra frafra de ama o hye na ho nye fe totontoma totontade e de ahyew afi hwade abrantie na ka kire se enne no ko adom potompoto ntukodwa so na kodi dwa na be ye potompoto ma no wusi kwa no ho na wo kwa wukunu dada na na se wo boy dada na wo no amua wo na asabi o wantumi antohwe ama no ene ne boys etem kwankwa ni ase bodame eto se na nze wa efu talewe de ma memre sabe so wo your ba enye baye ne control would you really go back to that man? You would not, because se omeduane a osi woni bi me kan new one wo masa ya real school ye ni adwuma osi ya fra bibi napko utie o mare real school ye nya bibi ya snapko o man say na aduane new us say they are planting for food and jobs in here I think kwada on say media papa media kutu no say me person me ye no do so or say one district one factory ni or say papa na kutu say me tia me de begu hin or say one district one warehouse ni Papa mango bununo, me di me yamwa cameo, me yamwa kami papa me yeden. Also one constituency, one ambulance, and you found one when go. Papa the school fees ne, also any koni free. Oh your ba papa. Unja sa new man no. Say what the life air koma be mana what the maba wa bre kosum na optete wo se opoto. Uti. Na fi hwade. Ukunu foforo na enya napko di ama oba na ye adwuma kakra no. Ukunu dada no sori a kwasiaka na o meme ba no napko na ade ne ye e na 700 na 7 napko no kura nya papa na mpa omnya akwa bi e say friend Sam George. Ye ko demonstration say president Akufo-Addo nti omoka napko ye ti omoka 6 years o 6 years we paid napko na nka ye budget ho napko na enka ye manifesto ho the command napko ko ba ye ne say John Mahama kunu boni na oni abada ye de ma wo ma no ebra wo ma no ko no ho say ye hia adwuma ye no o se wonye magician na we create adwuma na so wo disika ahyede yen wo ba ne botom na nkodan kura wo ma awie school yi e tu empo wo mu ni experience into ntumi inform adwuma Akufo-Addo kodadwe no se da bi na akoda no ma ni bibi anya obe de anya experience na John Mahama say wo ba na onya napko ko ye napko fu agimifo no so bi animu ntie akwasiampa fo nkoda anyansa ni mutirim mo ko John Mahama ho napko ni bi a wo gye ya wodi aban we ya bro his excellency na nado abro no wo be bra kopim that we time abra nkasa e be bre wo adentia John Mahama teso no obi a wawie university nurse ni ade na ukoye yese kwana kotutwa sere na koton kopapai bo adenti a yese wo free school no wo ni experience nti on to me yeden on to me fa wadwuma na nadu said there bi o na akola no ma mani bibi as attachment anya obeye de anya sa experience nti sa de anya hwe ma fam napko aban ya adwene no tuamo kama ena moma asami jamfi a onu say NDC ba obenya position Sam George NDC ba obenya position enya daily pay abada I will say sa wo 700 kakra bi na eja echede na nso awo mu e bank kakra no emmo no no na adwuma nkoso wugina ha eblemu na nado na mentua wo ka mo hu bra na mo biri na mo be bre so pa John Mahama wo hono napkofuo mu ntie ne ye John Mahama ho no wanwene kura se o ene napkofuo no obi anko ne district capital munko prepare street so every month bia ye beba mo 100 Ghana kekepo wantumi anwe ne sa adwene no wanhunu se nyansa no na ban ye hunu se nyansa no but ono be ka kire wo a ye ma 700 ebi 1,002 say abai na wono akwadwene outside the box den napko aba despite your inexperience emma experience no ono nya papa na fa ono a wehu so mfa so ati kotutwa sere ne bra na oba this time odu besi ye na obi a wo se wo yes scholar wakoto aba mandis wagimi we ni anto sebe wa ma adwene na anya adwuma simple now let's move on. Yes, say. Obi a yenim no an area no yenso kani anhwene nim anadwo. Meboa. One of me saying so ya meka na ne say when somebody shows you who they are, what do? You believe them. Meboa. Okay. Now let's delve deep. And I'm in common in the edge na dumso ya abayo. Dumso ya ekoswe. Me pese ye de NDC ni MPP eton semiano. Before I even delve deep, Erudite, there is something troubling for me. Baby, I Ghana politics I do right now. No, I'm tempted to say I'm sure yeah, my name regardless of whichever president we get. Yeah, mine, I'm sure yeah, any view. It will keep going bad. I didn't make us Erudite. Yawo Ghana. North Kanishi. NDC for MPP for Abokobi. NDC for MPP for Uti ni yepa. Pram NDC for MPP for Erudite, they all share in common. They consume light. The electricity, yeah, daily job. The year juma every day. And unti say you doom light for Apollonia. Yankasa way ye MPP for fee into mundu light namun so NDC for fee and tessa. It's never true. Say you doom light for North Canada. You doom NDC for Nkwa de any jai MPP there. It's not true. You doom nini na. So as a citizen, said the abaya or baby na obre yan sana ubi no business ni bejina. Ulo na woko je ya wode ko fa nam ebe gu freezer mu say at least wabanya benti business kakra be kono. Sa business na be sen abo et said the abo in the year 2014, 15, 16. Please, we do politics. But near maybe why I am fine near politics. Officer was sent a wakan creno. Let's go big up. What's they are making? Tini yepa. Say you do light to Kumasia. Ye do what Amwaku hinifi. Na ya so ewo na po fie there be. Yen so the chairman won to me fie. Na ya do no regional chairman regional executive be fie. No. Because muni na mo that the same grade so. And unti ansa na ye beye the politics of it no. Me pese uhu bibi. And this ni de wono no ye tua ne ka o nti ne de ne se wo magina won ka se bibi aye. But what we fa nam katen miensa ko bo ka begu wa enre wo no onim se enye yadum light. Maxwell, sometimes I feel for you, my brother, as a business person, knowing you from here. Like I feel for the business people because Theo, it does not make sense to say me end this in you, but can you na ye dum no a gumiko store. But member social media. Na mama yet your media for kanoma ka say and ye DUMSOR na aba na mbom oh e ye transformer na hwan. Na mama yan shade. I want us to look at something. Ebra MPP His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebedi ade. Power no course wa edu baby a yenya problem no. We were definite in what the problem was. Meboa. There you can say. Your power lines in most of your depots are your power holding in nano. And ones that were installed a champon in chroma time. Meboa. And Tianya Bibia your friend DUMSOR. Na chadi I want DUMSOR no. And yet Sabio your funyario. Yani na ye hunu say na electricity fuei. Omukura bibia na ya sa bike se mo beka ya na mo de sensan enhoma no mo pere na mo de sensan homa no. Even that na yendum light kura te said the na ekoso no And this force said, ya pension mo say edum so. Ye pese ye ba abemu. Enti mo so mo nyintum say edum so tintin ya edum so. Yes, yanti ase fe napo akoka se enya mo fa mo timetable mo enti mo nto aba enti a MPP for omummu ade. Party na obu ade na nko be ka no kura kire wo no. Dum so baako. Ene eyewei. Ade achi eyewei. Ade achi eyewei. Enti mi bi so. Dia osi pika kire wo se. Technical men in this be the storage of power ye wono. Yen to me in case dum so aba. Because me na me to Westland. Okay? Na me to Westland. Yen do me life for more than a day da. Yen do me life to cost ram so we day. Yen do me life to net the aqua 6 hours. Na ba. And that was rare. Very, very rare. But now MDC for say young cafe ye dum some obi an so some and I must say do ma ye dum so dia musumu di dum so aba enti na musumu ye dum so fo ntino chinchini a yan ntum say ye dum so na aba. I want everybody to remember this. One type of screen is menko. Then I'm on fire for something very Chadi. MDC say obu. Ebra DUMSOR started first. Yeni ane yawa parliament. Ye minority for. Ebe kachere Ghana for say. 1 year providing ye nyinam kania na ye tumidi ya ade no. Aye den ye de onka. Some time ago, mo amu follow me a channel. Say Joe, me this document ne be kire mo ha. John Mahama went and promised Buhari. Sata no Buhari neteso, General Buhari. No neteso. John Mahama compromising and say 14th of April 2015. Obebe be making payment. Your friend a promissory note in business. Edi Amaden, Edi Amanai and gas. Said the Abeya, they can keep supplying us then with the gas. John Mahama, 14th April. 14th April, he made that promissory note. Parliamentary Hansard captured it. And you can check on Parliamentary Hansard and you find it. Chadi. Ontio. Ebra no would see a high electricity bill because I see some person with that can mudia pay more. Meboa. If you want to sleep in light, pay more. Some okay. Do you guys remember? Correct. No mutia more. The government was not bold enough to tell you, say, listen, the problem we are having with our power is money. Fanguna ye debe power ye plant na to me generate electricity na ma ye no. Ye niska ye debe to. Ebio, it was never about capacity. Ye were generating capacity wo. And ye was storage. Capacity storage, how you can how your capacity spans and then what you can actually generate. The generation comes from sika what the better farm would you go say your plant near DNA you won't know a day a bet me a man a juma. A do this guy won't mean to petrol. Charlie. John Mahama na buying the catchers that time na Jena no pokwa. Now, Oya Juma was a IEO, and one Omuya is a debate now. Now, Ojinamu can be our current vice president, Muntie. Let me share this. Our current vice president. You beside John Mahama, a question about the DUMSOR. As someone John Mahama catch and say, and yes, ship be. Abai no nubu no. Abai no say MP before you arrogant. MP before you wine no. Obu pa. Or say still PB. Aqua chop pipeline na breye yin gas no. Na ye gusu aye na enche ye bewie on masa announcement no in 2014 October. Okay. Ebeba. Afe de John Mahama ye ko bisa ne bi o say papa na enti pipe ne yenye wie o say Ghana for mu complain dodo. Now stop this your dying your I said that I said be lamentation. I say on purpose lamentation. I say munya samo and then Ghana for mu Ghana for mu complain dodo. And who to say back to me smartphones na mu use no munya use munya mo ne ama charge na mu use yam John Mahama and a bema yam eye popular o Ghana cause no o charge 3 days kura na so neboa. That was John Mahama. So we afia mekayo se opeso power struggle se wo Ghana mekayo John Mahama bedada yeni ni na wie ye na na ye tia high no. I see enjoy mobile phones charge no. I will shop no be close to you. And Obeka Chere say in 2015 ending say one more offer power badges biaba. In Mako 17. Ya signing the take or pay. I'll say self-pity and purposeless lamentations. Yes. John Mama say munja samu purposeless lamentation, you know. Mude sumu ana ayeden. Utia esebi electricity kana wande mu ana ayeden. Munja isu no. Edi na mu sorry ana na mahamu aden. Say kura de mama ma bre. Tio. Wajume guo. Woni o me say Woma ewu yentumi nsua de we schools businesses are shutting down. John Mahama say a purposeless lamentation. Mudua bododo uti electricity na wanda mu enti de wentumi amaka ne na nyina oso akofa power badges aba na eneso NPP for communicators. Mr. Mama Yankel, Addo Makasa, and Adibia Mujamaneko. Anytime we're talking about electricity, Biara, and Yama Miensa, and NDC for Kofaba. The first one, Omuko Kufu time. And a Kufu crown, Sabi, I saw for Kobo Empire Wakusumbu. Tio, Ghana ni team. That's what Munti. Me rani business. The minimum say, me president, and I'm buying a NDC. Me business egu. Me kasem penny for who baby. NDC ni free say, or no so your businessman, NDC and the business be go. Or the refer will say, oh, Anna, President Kufon no time crown, Sabio, and I sabi I saw for Kobo Empire. Ewa Kosomo. Okay, into the end. Into the end. This is what they do. Instead of make us our party no, your party be a pepper de magana, simple. So our party NDC no, any baby papa be at the bagana. Because Encrophone business you go Encrophone you Encrophone who say a surgery theater near the idea ye can was them. What's your debut? Now someone to me can was them because President Kufuor time no crano. DUMSOR by Ena, I saw for Cobom Paye, Ewa Kosombo. Okay, into the end. The second thing they will tell you, say, in terms of DUMSOR, Ombeka said they brought power badges. Me patron me pese Obia copy 2016 State of the Nations address by John Dramani Mahama. In that statement, John Mahama acknowledged me patron Oboni say beba. You can also read through. John Mahama acknowledged say power badges now omokofa ba no. Take or pay no. Bo mine ka. Enu nti kwabena donko power minister. World Bank, it's Mobaka, World Bank director no cross of Bekan Wasem, a power badges no wasem say, a Kanema, a rainy, Emma Ghana, hold no, so power badges in the council, Mobaka. Good. Say Omun Kocha 11, Munenka 7. Afe Tula Medema wo MPP Nini. Say MD sneakers from confer power badges by and no stop DUMSOR. No way bisa say. As of January 7, 2017, na John Mahama, Efra Bemuno. Power badge 17 on the buy, the moody and normal connected to the national grid, my power, anyhow, because there was none. The first one was connected in 2018 in Western region. The Patromania, Matrato. Me see any time behind this neighbor. Oh, because some no say they solve DUMSOR because confer power badges by you know. No ebisa say you what you concede. Name power badges no de by you know. Emu dia hin na normal connect ya na eye juma e more mine power ansa na Mahama efra bemu. Obejane obeka say ukwasia na mokra into no obeka say kwasia na how many megawatts have you added? Ho na afi ube kuno. Okopen who has some could pay their megawatt bar. Me patro communicators, yes, we are sharing ideas. Who will be another mammy? Now, Miss Media comedy or media may minimum a metre we. On the car power badges. Stone, on the power badges and never no be some say power badges no a moody and as at the time and I John Mahama a flare kunyaso, not on my connected at the national grid. I name my power. Obedu attempt. Odu attempt you obeka say and I for now how many megawatt have you a hokra na ubi kuno because I want to better say NDC full ni munyansa say okay NDC full ni bi no mo kra e bi NDC full ni munyansa simple what say you produce the most megawatt meboa Obeka say aye. Intina odi DUMSOR ye den. Ibisa. Me patro de America no moti ase pa. I hope say people are taking note of what I'm saying. No. They will go and mention how many megawatts have you taken on website. Ah, okay, so hold on. You added the most megawatt and yet kept Ghanaians in darkness. Jimmy for Papa. What is megawatt? Me patro, are you following? Move follow. They are me can you move down. Oh, maybe you a better than your team because I say it on authority. NDC for corner. Omujaka headed to the energy sector $2.5 billion and on Kodanche. Omo kono ima na light in Yinaso into Numa Bibri Nebu. Omo kono na oma kofen fidia begu Ghana ha omunya hu sikedi. Enti onono akọ sign ena oye den oji hu sika edi ena oman no eboka wo bra yenya den yenya kanea ennem afisha Akufo-Addo nye MPP nye nanso mfie nwotwe oma wo kan ye gina asoma na wotwe nwotwe pe ena se wo kan 8 years ni na abomu a yanyinam kanea enyina so yi 8 weeks out of 8 years Ghana for muntie ni yepa okay excess capacity does not mean generation. There is generational capacity and there is excess capacity. Generation capacity is what brings the light. Ghana titinina your excess capacity are you bet me aton biama Ivory Coast no mo somebody arane. Your excess capacity are you bet me aton biama Togo. Your excess capacity are you ton bima Burkina Faso e hodada. Excess capacity does not mean generational capacity. Mr. Remo, different. Mesremo. NDC for can same way opposition. Woma ba bemu da so use opposition and there no mode ba na cannot be founded. We are even giving them the fact. Yeah, the no kra mom no sila omo be gina ha can say munu. And you wonder what is happening to them. Is that Asuna baby no? I don't respect that guy for let us say I can't respect him. Or time MPP kwa. Only any also or no SS or TUK, but or time MPP kwa. And some are mekan hey. Emudiana miana me boom mitremukai. And yen some are NDC for kai. Me pachu and some are maybe jina making na. Huh? Debbie. Seriously. As some I mean yeah. Yeah, sometimes on Mama yamfa yeah nyansa ento. Me pachu SS capacity. Any generational capacity, any the same. Why? Yeah, mamunti is en kurase for no. And your time is show mumu. Shasa wa mwada da Ghana for na yakotun kwasi aba we ye ne Ghana for enya kani empon na mu fa bi nya adwuma. And you are still here talking. Joshua, what is Snoop? It's SS capacity same as generational capacity. Are you saying yes to that? That SS capacity is the same as generational capacity? If that's what you are going to do, let me know. Let me know just before I continue. Joshua, what is Snoop? Is SS capacity the same as generation capacity? Please. Anyways. It's not true. Why, Mr. All right. SS capacity is not the same as generational capacity. Let's get that clear. All right. Now let's get into it. Around the first time at John Mahama buy, you know, of finding ways at the end, or finding ways or the best shifted DUMSOR blame, no, to the point say or the share who gun and in a with your electricity bill, no. So what charge on your mother do? And normal buy. They are back to stealing again because energy sector is very costly. And I make no crash them. One of the ways are NDC for the next cast on mobile bemwa and through the energy sector. Utie. One of the biggest ways are NDC for bemwa omuyieska energy sector. And they have started again. And they are going to keep stealing with this power ministry. And yet, then I'm a coffee libra. So, one person me Ghana, me na me do Ghana. Now, my catch libra and say, Obe Jumo, one be Jumo, me to Yanaka. Nansani be never sign this deal. Mommy and cannot create my own. Seriously. Maybe America. So we pay a nipa kua. Omunyansa. Omajene. Ene womo ade yo. Ewo form na nyansa shed and time one. Obeshwema no ye NDC ni. Because when you make us a 5,000 men. Say ye ko wo. Say ye nim the empire. Uti. But the fact would always remain the fact. And I'm two way. Say you do more lighter. So uti mo. Do you need an NDC person to tell you say you do light and I say you do light? You need me, Felix Apia, to tell you say you do light and no do light. Who now with them? And I'm a boy. What are them? Now, the air ya Ghana honey a bayfua abefra Ghana. Ah, ye de ye bay and a year politics. Ye de bay in a year politics. I didn't hear. Aban bi say, because you some ya kronfo bayfo. Utie, sa sonaba no or your kronfo bayfo. Or say, they are buying new thousands of transformers. Somebody say thief. Somebody say oh July. Somebody say amole July. And this ya kronfo de bia mu begum animu ase. Me pato enye and this for we no mo so solve DUMSOR and so mo kon because na Addo etumi hu nyansa. E sustain light ni for 8 years into no mo dey say elfo. Ye betumi abeye meboa na Addo tumi my light ni gina so 8 years into no almost see omo no omo ye den omo fix ye asonaba senye beye ene beye bronsam na wo ye ene nkwase afie ene nkwase party a wo gan ne a wo se wo kofa ade bia ye friend power body so bia wo say ndc for ya beyfo omu ni nyansa me na me ka me kire wo se wa kofa power badges ya ba no na wo di be solve DUMSOR na me boy ntima ya fa credit ne ma wan enfa ma na Addo ene de wo se there be o power badges na makoto asabe ye gbo ho ka wie na ye sabe still ye gusu tue bi ho ka no mo se akoto transformers thousands of transformers into sa power badges na mo kofa ba ye no mo invest, I will insult Asunaba anytime. Utie, I will insult Asunaba anytime. I will insult him anytime. Me pato, when we said say ye DUMSOR, you know, what did they say? NDC shouldn't be talking about fixing DUMSOR because they said they fixed it before they left. So today, don't come and Joshua, don't come and tell me that nonsense. And the person something say, you are buying transformers and MPP bought transformers. So what? Okay, MPP bought transformers, they were not able to fall. So why are you also buying transformers? You are to come to solve the problem MPP was not able to solve. If you come and you are also buying the same thing MPP solved, what the fuck have you solved? Tell me, Joshua. Some comparison. No, I've told you don't do it. I'm trying to keep you as my junior brother, but don't follow politics to be an idiot. You are saying NDC for say Muna Mobile solve problem, no? As a matter of fact, Musama DUMSOR solve because you didn't know how Addo was able to keep his government and everything afloat for the power to stay on. It moved to say solve. Mutu say a solve. Then Kwasia, you come back 2026 to tell us that you are now buying transformers to fix it. You could be South and a power purchase not here also because MPP also bought transformers in 2024. So what the fuck? MPP bought transformers, so what? MPP bought transformers and Ghanaians still said that transformers no motor. It didn't solve it for them. So still come and solve it for it. So you come and you buy the same transformers. Are you solving the problem? Politics app no so anye yeah, Kenyan Sasam, drive point to many people who say, Yamfa Yafunu, and Kwasiabra, and Konkotwaba, Nembom Yacha, who is lying and who is not lying to you. Tan they are MP before the year and the first, and a yes, yeah, so then why did you come to power? Said the MP before ye and I'm mobile, and then the NDC for you to Obama, said, yeah, I'm I've told you, don't be doing that type of stupidity on my page. I like you because you're one NDC boy. You try to at least work with some figures and data, and I like that. That's Yakeke. A Jimmy Fuakwasi and Pafo. Now, and next idea. Abodam 4 years, say, baby, and ne power now, Ebano. Almost say. Enya dear baku. T. Mr. Target. Almost say. 1. Fault in Ghana gas. NDC for the almost say you area transformer. They said you be able to say 2,000 transformers. Utie. Almost say a jack auto fire. A grid co. A jack auto ho. Obi say transformers no eye damage. Obi say fault in grid co network. Obi say plant maintenance. Oh yeah, maintenance. Obi say fault we ECG for the network nimu. Obi say underground cables ni bi enya fault. DUMSOR back no. Omo ba ye ya na say omo ba ye. Esono de asuhinika. Esono de ablakwaka. Esono de Felix Kwachi Fosuka. Esono de womo ewo ni na ye den eka. Ebi na omo ka ne he. Technical challenge. Upstream challenge. Oh, where there emergency maintenance. Oh, where a bent a 80 pole be a post ni bi ne jatom. Oh, we all say a cable fault. A fallen conductor, your conductors in the back follow. NDC. We are mobile here. Feeder no 40 abe feeder no. I'ma say oh a 8B cable no e bi asese. Ba ko so say oh nsuo na etoto na nsen no e na ama na koba. Enti won say or the wadwene di agro the first time. E ka kire o say ship bi e na akọ crash gas pipeline. Enti na yentumi ma ukania. Ene de wakania ma be 10 6 7 e de a kire. DUMSOR back no. DUMSOR back o bi atro explanations be just like they are 24-hour economy. This is where I want you as a Ghanaian to start listening to me. It is not really. It is not really. Hold on. I will not engage you ever again on any platform. You don't sit, concoct nonsense, propagate nonsense. You are not going to show me that, oh, MPP people bought transformers. This is the evidence that they bought transformers. So what is the point? You are buying transformers. What is the point? MPP bought transformers and so you just want me to come to Hannes show so that you say that NDC has bought, are saying they are buying it. It's a good thing. And the reason why it's a good thing because even the MPP bought some in 2024. Logic in a way. Say do. Niya maybe nkoyi mami o. Ekufo adoma akane ani gina aso no. Mo se mo na mo solve ye nti na gina aso. Ensa na mo kai. Ene ndensu ato ate na Ghana fo hu se ye tro na mudi to ye so se mo na mo ma DUMSOR solve ye because mo ba ye DUMSOR na sen aba. Ana meboa. Ene DUMSOR na asen aba no. Ye bisa mo se ede ene dien ena ekoso. Ena mama ye over 16 reasons in tia and ye experience DUMSOR. O say NDC for air talk transformers, thousands of transformers. Yes, okay. So what is the purpose of the take or pay agreement now? Moko sign, you know. And no moon to me fine, yes, na. Moon to me far power badges and I must say, and no na solve your electricity problem. No moon to me fair no solve electricity problem na. There ye be some no. Must there be there be a quarter transformer, no problem. Then I'm a quarter transformer. Oh, because in 2024, MPP for also quarter transformer. How? Yeah, you. All jokes aside, how? Sa boldness na. Just sa boldness na. Yeah, yes, sa near mano. Like, what is the point in it? Me patro de American obi tie me pa. Wo say what solve DUMSOR? Okay. And then I would solve DUMSOR. Wo say wo kofa power badges be by na the solve DUMSOR. So Nana Addo shouldn't take credit for it. Okay, yeah, say. Onipa na o solve DUMSOR no. Enya wanwa. Eh, 90 Ghana. I did answer my poem because me baby. There are no solve DUMSOR no. Or abemwa and the DUMSOR ba Ghana. Their own to me solve DUMSOR no. Or no ba Ghana 8 years esumu ma Ghana. Charlie, me the debut. Me no man. Charlie, no every day. Charlie, I can't, man. The way I Ghana for more politics. No. I'm not doing. And then somebody will be here arguing with you. Just one will go. Just will defend it. How the fuck do you tell me, say, you are the one who can stop DUMSOR yet? Who are Bemwa? The country is in darkness. They are unknown to me, so good DUMSOR no. Or no bad, there is light for the country to work with. What is happening with Ghana? Oh my God, sometimes it just makes you want to grab something and just get rid of these NDC people. They are so stupid, they are so dumb. Omar General was fun to the point say you don't fucking know what type of hole they came from. You wonder if you don't get it. It doesn't make sense. That is not politics. You think you are frustrating your country to make money. You are frustrating your own fucking self because at the end of the day, NDC people so your co-store. And then Jimmy no. Who can tell me this? Say before, say M4, email, and ya no na me junu ho Samuel Jimmy for. And ya no na me junu ho. The amendment person me junu Ghana for the what Ghana for junu say. Abana o to me solve DUMSOR no. Ono ba mo an DUMSOR ba Ghana. They are on to me solve DUMSOR no. Ono ba there is no DUMSOR in Ghana. How do you tell me this? How do you guys want me to like Charlie Millie? No, man. Nah, man. It doesn't make sense. No, it's stupid. It's dumb. That is not politics. That cannot be politics. But Trini, how do you tell me? No, say Joe, this is not, you see, this is beyond politics now. I'm even looking beyond MPP and this now because Nyan send him. Oh, Mina say me ba boku entokwensi ho. Now aba 1 year my enipa more than 500 and still counting. Ewu boko. Abai na ono ba odi ntokwa ba boko no. Abai na ono ba entokwa ba boko no. Ono na pensu enipa ewu ye endu 100. How? How do you want me to make sense out of this? Like, why do you people do this? Because Polly and then me call Felix page so share na me yeah na Felix bufu yeah share me stress na sa and I'm stressing na ba kwasia Felix the light mu da dum so why kwasia Oba hana Felix oba kan dia man na Felix na Felix dwa na Felix bu afu share na mama Felix na me call yeah no share no face all your tough. Na me call na me cocket can sem no gu so na Felix o read me dia na nkrofo na ede owie ya hey Talibade quench light for my day o they quench light for my day nti obede dum so ba politics into bebe dina be ye wanim se koku an ho ba abeke kan kwase asema choro niam with your 20 peswa data. Say what the year politics. To you, that is politics. Me de dum so mu de na so me kwa kasa me light. But me back to ano dum so ninti heat rash is a good na ma akola no. Say akola na yare yo. But me end this into no. Sebi ya solve dum so. Ghana for yenya smart too. And Crawford we ba bemu. Whenever and na omo ye omo adwene say omo befa energy sector ho e de wieska. They first started by telling us about containers be a ECG. Ajira. Ya bobo ye Chicago afi de ade na ayira na enyira ayo. Ya pacho bi aka say we Crawford bi aye sorry enyira aye. Ene. NDC, after setting the precedence, said, Omo di omo ba, DUMSOR ain't me magane bill. And I remember John Jinapo standing in the parliament. Mr. Speaker, by the passing of this one CD levy onto the earth is going to help us to fight our energy challenges and fight whatever. Okay. Mon quantity $1. So 1 CD on every liter. Meboa. Every liter be a John Jinapo. Mema okwan J1 CD. Ewo so na fa solve DUMSOR. John Jinapo a discount close to 1 year ni. Close to 1 year ni. Wa GD levy no. Yes say ye de be solve DUMSOR. Ose Ghana mine na abo. Ose ni nyame anim se wiase ni na abo se Ghana for to me the sa wan see the way man nko ade a enya ade DUMSOR kra de mu behu bio. Enya ade mu behu bio. Enne watua sa wan see the straight to a year. Sedu abai no se man wan see the no fan solve DUMSOR ni say wan see the no age ba DUMSOR ni de on to me solve. Eninti enne oda so the DUMSOR. Abai na wanju 1 CD for DUMSOR so de solve DUMSOR no. Otumi ma wo kan ye gina so 8 years. Light off for your man and anado apensu ni na wo kan bomu a ebomu for 8 weeks out of the 8 years no. Inti yan fan say 2 months out of 24 months no. Debut. That is what 8 years. How many months? 16. 32. That's over what? 32 or 54 weeks. Inti for all those weeks, no, nanado anju sika but to me ma light ni jina so ma. Na shahe ebro mo ka say to ya sa wan CD na ma no. O man kan tell say MPP for be adwuma wo ECG. They say NDC na nyansa phone. We should stop pampering them so our brothers, our colleagues, some boy. Na etimi for. Uti. Ebra nanado penso. Sa 8 weeks of power interruption here by. Sa 8 weeks. We never said say NDC for a year adwuma wo ECG. NDC for a year adwuma wo Gridco. NDC for a year adwuma wo boss. Any MPA. And I'm a DUMSOR aba. Cause almost a transformers. Yanti bisa. Uti bisa. Mi bisa. What is MPP ni bi kujina baby say NDC for sa yi na aba no NDC for na etutu na omo ye da bi na mo ya se den ye se ye homa no aye mmere. Honesty to the people of Ghana. Ye homa na aye mmere ye pese ye sesanti ye duma siesie. Honesty. Pure honesty. Ebedu NDC for time, the Ayan Sanfa Wagin media grow. Would the DUMSOR now, when near man say, won't quite say, when near man who offer free council by, yes, say, we ice cream when there's a near man, none is saying about cano. Yes, yes, I'm mad now. Now, you can't tell, say, Nana Kufuado Econo. Odidja apremre enchereben opine awowa kese edugugu transformer ne so entida na Addo otewa na bufu a wose you this snake go off na snake na me yedum light debut tobo na nyamo na mo beka se mo koto transformers e dia besesa dia dada na ewo ho. And that wasn't the excuse. Say, see, we have fishes. I don't know can you. I feel the almost there be our war na aquatic transform and up and a yaku for the fear by ye. And you're fair. That is not politics. I'm sorry, guys. That is certainly not politics. Emily. Oh, Onya Humbi. Yes, there be a yawo MP. Ebi Krasi. Last say omokwa say o ti Virginia, friend say Kevin Taylor. Kevin Taylor say MPP for bi show na almost say transformers. And who read the comments now? People are actually I told you Nanado is a devil. Nanado is the demon. Adey. Nanado oyo duma wo ECG. NDC near DUMSOR and NDC na you. A opposition party na ye. But MPP nya away DUMSOR a MPP na ye. Now, William Stone, Yamanaka, this is a serious national security threat. Ghana is a serious country. Boy, it should be brought down. Because that is a statement in a gray area, if that is the right word to use. Say MP before a war ECG. And a treasure edited to transformers. The patrol ECG, if I were Juma, what do party card go? Oh, I'm just asking me, say, I say, what do party card because Ghana, anything is possible. The patrol ECG, I am more than more card or and I say, may MPP into family, Juma, and the NDC. And even to separate NDC and MPP in that area, how can we know, say, Papa we NDC and Papa we MPP? And this guy has people listening to him. This guy has people listening to him. Yeah, more a few videos. Now, into me and conclude for him. Uncle.
Of load shedding is more than enough. This is not sporadic. This is continuous. This is persistent. And we think that the handlers of the power sector should do the onerous thing by informing the people of Ghana so they can plan ahead of time. This deliberate fixation on denial and deceiving the people of Ghana can no longer hold. We therefore call on President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia, and this government to do the needful by telling the people of Ghana the truth.
Okay, so that is John Jinapo. After lying for power, John Jinapo was telling us that we were rather not economic with it, or we were being economical with the truth. Sorry. Or say 1 month of power, too much. In the timetable, and then Jinapo wa abemu. DUMSOR koso. Or the timetable aba. There be. You bisa NDC for Edian and Emma said DUMSOR way back. Edian Omoka. Almost a Ghana gas, there's a fault. Almost the area transformer. Almost a jato grid coup. Almost a transformer need be a damage. Transformer need be a faulty. Grid coup for network in Yeduma. Planned maintenance, air coso. Fault in ECG network. Underground cable fault. Oh, technical challenge and I'm a DUMSOR neighbor. Oh, we crown a upstream a yibi nanaya, a upstream a yibi movie obi, a upstream no more yin tomo upstream ni bibia be UK. Utrim free asempa, the copies FMA, ubi so to our workers a emergency maintenance, a bomb be now come to work Nigeria, and a chibeto Ghana border no suntina bema, a ina yintino, a emergency maintenance. What the quarter atenka FM na an MPS so to I don't know. A cable ni bi na wase asay. Enti no aban e de ntwetwe ya gukwa mu a won siesie cable ne asese no enche cable no be ya adwuma. Ubedu radio go na de let them so to ye conductor na ba ko na fall ye. Ade na utie expert na almost conductor na ba ko na fall down. Why are these people like this? Ade ba ko Obeko TV3 na inimoso to Raymond Roland work and to. Oh, due to the heavy rainstorm, even the meteorologist people brought in that it's going to be severe rainstorm. So the severe rainstorm is storm and the severe and rainstorm electricity storm rainfall. Ghana nina neniama say ne de ye nyini ne hu yes yen medada no. Say which part of the world in Ghana having the NDC people scam? University for you bet you am first year na mamo and one is about to Obama NDC you bet you first year na mamo NDC baba mo musi omuntua next year na yeso ya pekwan de atua mamo back ye ba ya galamsey ye be say oh galamsey ni de aya ni de yesrem ma me party for na ye ye be sign LGBT no crown me crown me ni omo na e be e kon na crown na ntimi sign energy na ebe gu Ghana adwuma Wednesday nyame ya adomo a de say DUMSOR na ba na show me I will take all of us back. Do you remember the days when I used to show the figures? No. Wednesday I want to do a program, the impact on agriculture, the impact on our normal lives and production, manufacturing under John Dramani Mahama DUMSOR. One. Now, all they are compared there and ne elkoswe. Now, we are catching them by papa ba. Eye bayi enya by papa na ba. You just hate Ghana. You are not hating no Ashanti. You are not hating the Akans. You are hating your own self. You are hating Ghana. You are hating because I ne omudu me light no. Yanka say o MPP phone ni na ye be do me light NDC dey ye be so there bi. Enti yanka NDC ni wutuwe. Yes, open NDC pa o. Open NDC pa but sao business now ye NDC ni bia ma ro tue o. Me brother, e ye wa hustle o. And I would there be a boutique ne kakra o. Sao fufu machine we bra ye pa we o brother de bi bra wa o ende o di yam fufu kakra o area o enye easy o. Me NDC ni o. And na kra o yam fufu no kra no. Wo se NDC for t-shirt. Enti enko defend NDC. Ome DUMSOR abebe gu adwuma. Ufufuo na ene fufuo aye wona fidie mu na aba Ghana no. Bra wo bra ya nsa na wunya sa fufuo machine no. Ye be ye ne Africa do on and off sa na machine so abesai. Ema fufuo kakra wo didi no. Eja wo de ontumi mfa wa beti into the machine na ewo. Ye be me no so abebo. Ye be no so abebo. I will be said they just off our light. Emily ene da ono. let's be careful. Aspire, let's be careful. That's a plan. Let us be careful. Me pacho napo dumsiesie no me pacho what is obi so ono na ma say obi nkwan say oti bibisa what is a company they are shut down nti should you even use that to compare me catch us omo nye nipa papa omo ya bayifo ye the nipa honam na achekere ye ho no ma be fra Ghana say they are human beings. They are not human beings. Majority of these NDC people omo nye nipa omo ya honhom akabirechire adamonifo ewiemu atumfo nkabirechirefo. Because it doesn't make sense. And Tasum, I solved DUMSOR, yet meme time and a DUMSOR ba. They are all your DUMSOR president ni mono. Dana do no DUMSOR no de ba Ghana no. Ono ne party mono near our light. Ma ubutik ni hu hia. Ma ubutik no hu hia den ehia. Ma sebio oniama kakra wanya wuye ni ye no. Ma enu nyina. Osia kodi NDC echi. Ama NDC abeka kire o say omani aban papa even though you are in fire. Na obi otu eduboni bia ebi kana no. Ene mama yanko nkrofo we so. Yanko esi edunkete ya omra. Oseden
Of the engineers, they are asking for the power to go off so they can work on it.
Why? Because we are this.
From listening to this video, right away, this is a say don't tell their chairman. Omuwo position, me say they wanted power so bad. So no imagining age maybe you. They wanted power so bad. Say na imagine age bako. Meba. Me fence you aba me pacho montapo so while you listen to this audio. Yanko. I say don't get mama.
Of the engineers, they are asking for the power to go off so they can work on it.
Why? Because we are this power line is here. You are also building some substation here. Which engineer will recommend that unless you put this line off, I cannot work on this?
But that's the recommendation they say.
It is not. They are lying to Ghanaians. They don't have any reason, so they have to lie. If you tell one lie, you need several lies to maintain the lie. It has been said that two things that are difficult to maintain in life is lies and luxury. Lies and luxury. The people they are forcing to talk, they are not sincere with us. DUMSOR had come. And this one has come because of the negligence of this government. It is because of the actions and their inactions that has led us into this situation. And so they must own up. The politicians must be speaking as well.
And not just
they should not be pushing. And you see, the way they have compromised state institutions, didn't we make noise about it? You change all the leadership in the power sector and put your stooges there. So the stories they are telling you is the parliamentarian, is the politician stories.
You see how karma has a way of punishing people. This is a seeding ketia. Now the way unyame efa kwan so de gu nipa ni mu ase. Munti seeding ketia asem. You're breaking it down.
The recommendations of the engineers, they are asking for the power to go off so they can work on it.
Why? Because we are this power line is here. You are also building some substation here. Which engineer will recommend that unless you put this line off, I cannot work on this?
Let's stop there. Now, are you surprised this is the same as Edun Ketia was explaining 24-hour economy to you? I said 24-hour economy nature, so Ubebe Jumana, Jonoma to a swama, electricity swama. I said Edun Ketia say engineer be Emma advice say Yeah, but yeah, Juma waha. SSC ye dum way said ye be ya ye bet me aye Juma engineer anaboa. We are talking about electricity current. When we say current, a shock, right? It me shock, it me krakun. Electric you too. And no hunti. Unless we fresh see don't get your crew. Mo de be ye politics na mo ye. Tini pa. Unless we fresh see don't get your NDC abayifu ku no mu. And I be catch me say, we are working on something like this, but we shouldn't off the power. Eh, na dia we debut. Me pato say ufie Bob keke Bobu. Say eshe na osha. Me pato unnum nansa. Use wi anawase aso ana me boa adentia. Ghana for mama yama nyansa ne adwuma. Yemfa NDC ne MPP ntonche. Ese edun ketia say enya no kure se yedum kane anase ye kase ye siesie bibia. Ese se yedum baby said ye be ya ye benya free chance e dia ye adwuma on one thing. It is not good to do that. Na okasa na tre se eye tro. Me kan ese edun ketia se ni fie living room bob she na osesa odum power source no not the bob na she or the bob ni she wi a wakasa omunso adenti no yesa adena on my light no power ni musa no function direct adenti because of it me I get shocked. These people said anything for power. Uti omo can anything just to gain power. They didn't even care. Girl, yeah, said on the say don't get it way. Omo buy omo an appointment. Just say the goal was every good thing MPP has done is bad. Mumpamu yen ya ba ye be ni enne waba. O sign the Ghana for DUMSOR. All turn the premium high and then electricity board and then they are all turn or be few swa you see a doom. And it serves all of us right. It serves we are right, papa. Because here the buffo ne bonyono et ne fee say yanko ba. This is what happens. A see don't get here does not know say me circuit to be blue. Now me pese me be ya me turn the main switch no off. Now me to me put all in place na me we are masen so. Papa peninto to sa MP atena parliament da. Next video. Go.
Appreciate Ediosia wo mother so that DUMSOR. You can't say dim appreciate Ediosia wo mother so that DUMSOR. You can't say DUMSOR. Na ye dia ben o man mo when na any DUMSOR ye dia ben. What is it? Tell me what it is.
Okay. Confidro. DUMSOR is when your stupid brother Julius Debra steals stupid money that is supposed to be used to pay for electricity. To build idiots like you and your churches. That is what DUMSOR is. That is what is happening. This is the reason why I can never respect none of you idiots. Confidro. Utitan time said Julius Debreti. Why you when nimumu say abion wa apim. Aya wo butega said the otwawi e wo begro. Ebra wo waban wo opposition ne de na DUMSOR and ye we DUMSOR na 60 years ne we DUMSOR and tell me kwa sie Confidro brabe preach DUMSOR asan aba kako osofu kako Confidro kakawure sofo ena so brabe ka so Confidro ye twan DUMSOR na babie o this time unua na nanim tumtum nanim sumno Julius Debra na niti kondom samo papeti no aboa no na banya ba Ghana for na mo say na banya ba Ghana for business say enti be kasa be kire ye say we so enya DUMSOR ye de yan eye wuni ana ye ose Confidro Jai Jimino. Kofi Duro me si Jai Jimino. Where Jimmy Dodo. Jimmy. Kofi Duro Jimmy for. Jimmy. Jimmy Tobi Tahamu. Jimmy. Kofi Duro Jimmy for. Tie. Jimmy. Tie. Kwasia Duro. Tie. Boa. Ya malai tough. Kofi Duro. Kwasia Ghana this 69 years. Ya da su da DUMSOR. Abua Duro. Kofi Kwasia Duro. Tie. They say, you people think it's a joke. Moko fi duru me say mo be woman ni ankata. Because moko te nyankopon achi. Moko te nyankopon achi. Mo de Yehowa kata mo ho. Ena mo di wiase ewu. Yet this 69 bekasa. Kasia unu ya ba mani jina sorry da musu no one can tell say onya ijimie no. O sorry ano petutu tu be tichiri wi amananu ma wan tichiri wi papa amano. Wi e be mana ye emotional. Ene wa mana ko ye emotional ko ekoso sorry dem. Abuaduro. Kofi Duro kwasi ampani me se bekasa me se you some of you people there mo you will not get my respect that. Ko mo ya kwasi ampofo asofo abayifo. Kwasiafo ni Jimmy. Sofu awe Jimmy. Sofu Jimmy. Kofi Duro wi ni sofu. Boka Jimmy. Bekasa. Everything. You people did everything you can. Prepare to destroy Nanado. And then the uniana said Binitika Kraka said preko be metino. And then ono aba power DUMSOR bentini yente wonka Kofi Duro. And then the bujina sorry de musu. And then the mujina sorry de musu. Your father Nado papa penny we. Hey, Nanado. When I mean sure what na ya tete Nanado nam asofo. And your floor member sofo a nyamisuro tinimu. No, we did Nanado attempt to. And then more way, yanya betrayed on attendia. Na Felix, well, last no, now we did this off the attempt in Pepra, but the men frame a crabium Casanquas as a mention. So for Jimmy, I made an attempt to two soft. So so one thing I mean, Yejuma, no, the no better than in Hunyame or more sorry man so, no, dear Jimmy Gumusuma, my friend, papa, no more Bunyamian and Tiamico Siapiam, the Nebepa Pameto. The country will play me, the need to me through. Ahomache de anapa siakwa abua we Jimmy for Kofi Duro wi ni we no onu gina simpie so no odi Nanado atem no odi Bahumi atem ene de mo se den yemu om se den na kwasia oti opposition no kura no membunu na onu ne kura power or control ni ama oti opposition no kura memunu nene na ema dwamanfo abodamfo no so kwatena wa ena daddy ena papa yedidi ye ni na yede ne papa daddy yedidi omu ni na ene yes DUMSOR aba. Tell your idiot brother and his foolish party NDC to solve it. My last videos not awesome, but I'll just play one. I'll leave the rest for Wednesday. The last video ni. Monja wig ni ba no. I say
faulty perception that there is no, I mean, it doesn't exist. It does exist. And I don't think that anybody in there, who briefed the president and did not tell him that there is DUMSOR doesn't love him and doesn't love his government. And I do not.
Debbie, she's not worth it. Mom, press more requests. Just request and let me pick you up. Mr. Diana, if somebody wants to request, let them come up. Yeah, I'm facing you. While we wait for callers, let's hear this. Reverend Mate.
We're talking about Galamsey. I have heard that there is somebody who says that some senior pastor has talked against Galamsey, and so he's shouting at him. Tell that woman we are not afraid of her. It's not about party. We are not afraid of anybody. Like the Pope said, I'm not afraid of Trump's administration. If something is sin, it is sin, whether it is under Akufo-Addo or under Mahama or whoever. If it is evil, it is evil. And you Ghanaians, you sit there and let the Galamsey go on. All your children and grandchildren will just die early. The thing is so evil. I don't understand why. Sorry for this digression. I do remember when I was chairman of Christian Council, I went with the current president, the Church of Pentecost head. We went to the then president and told him that Galamsey should stop. I was the one that led the delegation. We talked about it. It's not just during this, but it's not about party issues at all. If people cannot think beyond party, they should stop opening their mouths. And I'm serious about what I'm talking about. We are not afraid of anybody. No party. We were there before there was party.
We were there before there was party. In through party, Max, 5 minutes. Uncle, and commander was soon. Yeah, me uncle killer.
Pentecost for any so many judges out. Appear no more if an another year or apostle Apokuina. Not Pentecost, I saw no more. Upon one year and saying, so we are chairman of a committee no more cathedral. So, the body way no. Because for us, I won't know most of that now. And you issue statement in Bose. Papa Muya no on peace. And that year. But me, I know. For some of Udin in some movie now, what is happening to God distance on issue statement? It's a moon of the I didn't go in our court. So your best market, your best among for us, no, I held Captain Smart, is why I held our. Hence, a moon of the who is happening to go for distance or more. If you are saying, son, if you are sitting here, I did what you had what you know. If you do media, you had the Boba. And you may decide, Mamma, who need to hear, no could this answer, but the hypocrisy, the full of hypocrisy, and the area. Sapo Puku, and what you need more. Pentecost one, purpose one to us, and young for Soviet friends. Damn, young woman, and a so many more questions. They should put that down there in shame. Sakwame Kurma Kwaji, yes, you, Yakam yet to be so, what they can't carry maybe. I'll be ending that you are there. Anybody, Katagana, so I'm a Ghana, your Japanese, your friends are going to that's you knew what's wrong that you are there. No, be young couples will be there, say. But they may see cathedral. Then young couple, young people to a man, so aside your friends say, you even where the Babylon Mino. Yakot fire, ye Bibabu Baba. Cornerstone, I cover free, your friends say. Israel. Everybody Barrio Foundation, only power put up. Someone you have you bet to know somebody drink 2 miles for a 2 months here. Project and test. I'm a project manager and I say, if you are some with Yanko, I'm going to music at the moment. Mercy, what to go, anybody know. Stop for what to honor. Not to me, I'm some years young couples. David can say, something better than. Me met that devil, the young Papa Pamadaka, any baby see, intimacy. That's all damn my. Until Yakubagana was saying, Moja, to what materials no work, or one of the Solomon, a member of ABC. Now, what the Casa Casim, common cathedral, and best secretary, so many madam, the minimum answer Ghana is a Greece country. That's the Greece country. I really believe. They should pardon themselves in their hands in shame. What if someone who can say, Mama, better Ghana for Sika, Edisi, Hard Village, and they are quiet. They are comfortable with it. We see Hard Village, your man, before, apart from a fancy or my cigar, and yes, I say, the man, you can afford DC Central Moscow, or says Hard Village, and the amount become better, and your Massacre 100% for this year. Me, I got to the Anokana, apart from seed money, I saw for another cities.
Yeah.
And I was for the solidity, and Christo for the solidity as a laudable project. What the whole agenda 1 say, Google, and your friends say, and chairman, and primary, and Jafa. Now you say, give time some time. Because just, Ghana is sick. Ghana is sick. Said, you pape diakoni yamunti. Or mini Nipanaka, Timamufono, the friends, the greater majority now, they don't think about them. They think about Omo, Nasamu would deprive other people by your friends saying, California evil, or one to me in your future. I don't want to bother of one. She said, what do you know what you see? What do you draw a position? As I'm not power, no side didn't draw. What catch the whole Ghana? What do you mean? I'm saying, me what? No power, how long did it? Be a season, BB, and the mobile money, yes, easy. And so I'm saying, because was 1,000 food. And so the first night, here, they said, I don't know, Papa. And people are quiet. What do you want sense of fully? What's up, Master Levy? You're back to be free at the Abraham Moto. Some this year, in my home. Countries with the lowest IQ, am I? Yes, am I? Oh, I can't monitor the buy because Jimmy no toss on Jimmy no toss on. Oh, you say, I've been on Yuma. You could get a bread.
Ate.
You
That's it.
Just want to know what yes, Abia.
Ate.
Dear, because we in Tigana be Abia Gana be.
Abia. So if we get a steady hand.
You can say, if I say Ghana for Korea, meaning. Et me pam MPP for a Juma Yama Ghana. A baby and what about baby and why you because when we said your baby, I don't know. Who can say you can black of me?
Yeah, okay.
I don't want your baby.
Yeah.
She said, Patrick, Mama, dear pan on body, and you're my good baby back home.
You be any of
from Pine, a party of a chamancola.
Be any.
Yeah, Abulance, and it will come to take it.
All right, may I say? Mate Max, moving cabby. Moving cabby. Say Joe Yanko 5. Yes, Daddy. But on the way. Minimpa. Oh, there be on free or then you say,
communication a year in fact, say, continue your favor and knowledge.
Okay.
And someone they be a maker. I was a maker say they should shoot and kill them. Stop nonsense. I was a kind of Yabekasa. Because Mama says, I will finish in a month for go a said the Liberia
Chastela.
Because Mama is killing the Ghanaians. Mama is causing all this pollution. Mama is in charge of all this destruction and echoes of Ghana. Why am I saying that? So we'll say, you could pinpoint some people. I mean, accepted. Even your own people are doing it, and yet you are not arresting and putting an end to it. We say, if Mama does not permit the military to go and shoot and kill those idiots, say, say,
no.
They should allow them to go shoot and kill. This woman 500, the whole Ghana, to finish them. And there you may say, foreigners, small go to Bagromo. Before. And you because it just say, I come on, me phone, Papa phone,
yeah, the whole society.
It's serious. It's serious. It's my papa, person that go back who say, one year, say, was indemnity clause was said, they didn't go it. We do want to put indemnity, no, a setting free.
Okay.
Honestly,
Mate Daddy. Thank you so much, Daddy. All right. Invest in Pacho, my uncle. Mr. Invest.
Yeah.
Pacho, my uncle. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Me just.
I mean, I can't be the car on the energy side. You see, what we have realized is that we share energy, and I say, mind be management of the energy sector now. You are more energy force. We can't also young MB Vonka a young one. You see, there's one thing I was saying for Ghana for as you dear dream. Don't say you will be a friend who say, what do you do? I bet to her. Nemo Fabo Humbra. Send you visit their Humbrano. And only the most important thing in life.
Facts.
I can give you 100 million, but as to how my yama life I better no, and here in life. Send you say use your daily year and the money. And this is lack management skills. That is the final thing. I'm lacking management skills. Share okay, almost on the plan to buy.
Yeah.
You cannot just bring something and dump it.
It's like
then management of the thing. I guess I want because I don't see you. The influence of the plant need the organ now buy. Let's take it as such.
Yes.
And to sway to me using the same thing now.
And no, make sorry, cinnamon. And no, make us say in my earlier submission, it's a mutiana make us say you can't come and sit here and tell me about how many megawatts I've added when you added megawatt but couldn't keep power on. It doesn't make sense.
That is a fallacy of it. And I'm meant to say, what the often say, what the Obako school, what your school fees,
Nine.
You cannot do anything just for the school fees. You see, and I mean, when this is for followers now, MPP bring out how many megawatts you have added. And no one more solution to the problem of our energy sector. You see, MPP has a blend of bringing the infrastructures and management aspect, almost at the count. And yes, as a leader, you have to be able to ensure, managing affairs, managing things is your priority. The other two, they do the back door works. But also, Mr. Say, Ghana for the Adina share MPP in Sano.
And so much.
And my Ghana phone say, that is what Akufado thinks. Akufado make his statement be Abra or Kofi he will talk at the right time.
Yeah.
Say, Papa, we say on Kasa, sometimes you the politics he knows what politics is all about.
Yeah.
But ND4 have realized say any management skills what we can do is that you touch it. This is what they do. Into that need to see it is not the sewer. Good with management. I use to identify. When they use it, they will come at them.
Yeah.
This is what they are doing in Ghana. Share electricity. One of the biggest thing I need facing is our generation. What's easy for me a self-generation revenue generation company.
Yeah.
Into one person so move pay we on budget this kind of.
Yeah.
Akufado buy it with the help of Baumia. Or did this a particular declaration by do you know say when we were having 5 to 10 billion cities in a year as revenue, with the introduction of that digitalization, now we know they are going close to 20 billion a year.
Okay.
We know until we are buying our own, those things that you need to look at it. Your collection basket, should be more to cater for some of these things. But and they were looking at the revenue generation. But Omega said, no, this thing is a leaky. when you go to ECG, money was leaking.
A lot.
The leakages were too much.
Too much.
And so he introduced the digitalization aspect, no, and you can see that 25% within the fence, we don't mean to see that revenue by 25%. So this is what we call management of the economy and the sector we're talking about. It is a one to me, you are irresponsible and incompetent.
Thank you.
And regardless of say what they plant to the back, what do you ever ban? How do you put it there? One name manage him out. Who should come and manage? Do you want to always bring the thing and make MPP to come and manage the thing? Then why are we going? Then why don't you give it to MPP and then you'll be backing us to bring the thing?
Exactly. No.
It is our agenda in this for one nomination trip and then anyway by how many have you added? And some four. It is not impossible. Someone to me now there's a fair we are saying this for friends on my friend no my job in today. Every woman and me share video be and I could for 7 years. He was even telling that they should bring an expert from laboratory engineer on make sure how to fix it. Even know that if they cannot do it, bring an expert from outside to come and fix it for you. It means you lack the management skills. And truth be told, from free agencies to why everywhere, one management issue, cocoa board, management issue, everywhere is management issue. And when you lack management, you waste money.
Yep.
There is always wastages. And to all their sectors, now also saying Kwan almost say Ghana Sika. Near Tukusa, at the end of the day, a couple brown with your please, let's end this. It's anybody near Jumani here. One for with my embra. I'm sure some of your food soldiers scrap with the well, on which mama is some of these things. Because sure be on TikTok. Oh yeah, I've been normal person. But we say engineering will know only more the crunch what should be done. And this is new. And so what and the idea will be a question.
Wow, true.
I did to me the football across a cocoa board. Near will be or no what Greg can say. Fairly saying, baby. It is serious. The management aspect of MDC is what I have a problem with. They lack management skills. They lack management, and I acquire more supporters. It almost said they have to defend by force. So defend. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem, sir. MDC the Mary one why you open the plan to what they see or no.
Exactly. And you do.
It doesn't work. That's do you know the secret? Procurement issues not almost to manage it. See everything you're talking about. Procurement is management. Procurement is management.
Of course.
The effective and efficient management of things that shows and on the children of Bobia anyway ya obey. And a co-founder ensure say Bushia made the way you about 2 weeks or whole. When you about 2 years, though Mahama no or do so much your plan to how do we fix the problem? This is what the MPP was doing. And I'm fix it 8 years. Now the figures need to do 8 years, few weeks, and no more shorty.
8 weeks power interruption. 8 weeks.
8 weeks
out of 8 years.
The 8 years every year. I don't about.
Yeah, 1 week. Yeah, 1 week interruption every year.
Yeah. So Abia when you say for 8 years, so not every year be every month, every year, $500 million.
548 million. Yeah, that is.
Yes. And you got 8 years, no. 10%.
Yeah, waka hona me yate hono why? China will.
And I will not always end without saying that. When you want a reformer and somebody who can actually, injections now, airbag and leakages, no be silly, no. Dr. Baumia has the 21st century skills and management skills. Obey to me, the abyss is all post with now. Or you'll be before we edit you, we want that management and contemporary way. You will make sure when you bring that thing, you manage, we are going to manage it effectively. May I return the policy on the policy about corruption, it reduces leakages and it brings livelihood to the people. And Let's not think about any other option than to push Dr. Bawumia to come, the 21st century president we are going to have in Ghana, to ensure, say, no man you see ye. I'm a systems put in place. I have the Ghana system, my Ghana state, system here, system he doesn't even know what the system is all about. The system is what Dr. Bawumia is bringing to Ghana to ensure, say, we know maybe one toy. I'm a no man but Ghana, you'll be having a very enjoyable stay in Ghana.
Oh, quite great. Thank you so much, my bread. Mr. T. Patron Yanko.
Yeah, me that's a panic.
Yeah, Yanko.
Before we share with you,
Obi Ajeso.
Your friend say, as someone who is unknown, me say, as a woman, me say, my dad can some in Yatsy. A tea I train the people what there's a need trim. Obetubet so I can say. And this is what the song will do so. And what bra, or papa, moi, not do so too long. Oh, you know, DP dressing place to be a mecca, a less sister. Over time, you keep up, bra, and the sea fear, story building was a little basis. Madame, we, a year and a half over Tragana, until we be a cool stock as see a woman dinner. Who could be a pet cause for a sort of dana one. No, good stock as you. John Dramani Mahama did DUMSOR. A collapse in the cold store. And Mamma will pussy or saco a coticoto plant. I saw the baby generate the cold store. Maybe I no commanding plant and also a pet cause for us. Not pet cause for also by the project or to Mamma quiet. And Mamma will walk brew. And never turn the fear. As I bet trying to keep you. Oh, I was starting a problem. I am in Ghana for moving my say. I'm a good Omia. I see DUMSOR no. A woman say, and can you let so? But say no, or did you say any yes? I do not to come say, or per me a soda plant, I bet me a generative a party energy sector. Ghana for so mumpe. Ghana for so mumpo. When John Dramani Mahama better to us, what I can say with the soda plant to be better by a BB war mine. Only dear when you say, or better could have some of the 4 years now. So you see, I agree with the tribunal. It could be offers to be your money, be offers to be your minor. No, they are cotton fee. Diana, you bluff. The two Abama. President Kufadu, the Dr. Better, so message to Dramani Mahama Maya, be fit. I was see. Or one pound of man married because we were discussing the Scabian. And today, no, the best of problem. No, President Kufadu Better, who said problem war in energy sector, or was no, a bear and Kayanfa, you see the cry, Emma Brown Kayanfa, Emfa shares need be back on 40%. And this is for sorry, but don't you see, don't you see me, son of President Kufadu Jay. And no funny solution, or bet me they are solve problem, because of was a problem now, is Kassam. And when I see I should do get can see, and Mamma Munya Trono, no one can skinny, skill the better, or your power generators, no, or Munya scanning or what discano. You could or motor in our somebody near paying Mamma, or what discano. And the woman need to bet to be a soul problem. And the Ghana for a year, pay, and Yakofa to become Mahama Riaba, a paya or Pama magazine for a year no change our woman. What time magazine they go there with you piano? Because night the wedding at the end, woman be Emma for you know Jaw. I was so calm for me to be toss peppers because no man wouldn't like their wedding at the cars. And I was so calm for no answer. Sorry, Gina said, President Akufo no Dr. Mahmoud Bo, me Pamo. And to me, drink and yes, one men two must say, me said, you can pay Yankasa because I pony any pay in the year woman. And yes, sir, and come to me, Casse, who but to my papa and I buy a wish I would free. No, be say, Ubani was school with the dinty. No, Ubani was school with the dinty. One about the talk about chairman of it. No more with the check of Obama. We are making sense.
That's it. So I know the precise. The voice, but why ready? The voice of MPP. Bro, but why ready?
Thank you so much.
All right, Uncle.
Thank you so much, Uncle Felix, for the good work you are doing. Uncle Felix, and said, me, I've made one promise to myself, and he said, whenever I hear fire outbreak, now I'm buying your power. NDC, I will treat it with all the contempt it deserves. I will never ever believe it when NDC tells me, say, something has caught fire in this country. Because Uncle Felix, wow, snake, abati open. Now, you know, NDC people are such a way that they almost so sure we are saying NDC for. And they don't care going to any distance to cover their track. And Uncle Felix, when you say NDC, we have to make ourselves now we are bad. There are people in NDC who are good, who are well-meaning. Just that those people who are well-meaning in NDC, they are not allowed to take part help Mama by them. They are not allowed. Most of them are in the house. And I want us to remember a central store history, where Kayak, 2015, January, Tema Central Store, medical store. I see. All of Ghana.
I see, yeah.
I see. Now, I see, and they said, before that store, the Minister of Health there, I can say now some corruption issues were going on, so let's investigate. So they started the investigation, and then the fire happened. So the investigation cannot continue. In 2016, we report Mumbai, and I'm reading from Graphic Online. The 200 million Ghana cedis Central Medical Store was deliberately burnt down.
Yep.
That's Graphic Online. And like your Mahama, 200 million Ghana cedis worth of goods. And back then, it was around 50 million US dollars back then. And the next almost 500 million Ghana cedis. People burnt it down because they wanted to cover their trades, their tracks. And if today you are hearing say, Akosumbu, the fire outbreaker, how do you expect me to believe it? What kind of fire that when DUMSOR started 3 months ago, and all over the country that it started? So okay, me, the little things I've done, and they say some of these things can easily burn, okay, when the pressure on them is
too high, yeah.
Or when the generation is too much for them. Yes, sir. There's too much power, excess power for them. They cannot contain.
Pressure boss fight.
You now maybe say this what is happening, and we are all complaining, which means that the generation from Akosombo and all the other places they are already low. So how come say 8 years Akosombo with the industry that we were building, one district, one factory, one district, one factory, all those industries coming up with their consumption, Akosombo could not bend.
Nope.
And then it's on under John Mahama 2.0 that strangely people are complaining that DUMSOR. Then Akosombo bends. Okay, now that they have this an alibi. Okay, and Akosombo Shintina, please, we don't believe this news that they are telling us. All those pictures, it can happen, say Akosombo and press assure, but I can say, indeed there are people behind this thing. And that CEO of Bridco, please, and this is what they should not take us as fools. So Jimmy, please. CEO of Bridco, what does it do? Power is generated from Akosombo, sent to Bridco, and he distributes. Yes, sir. I said Akosombo is here. How do you go and sack CEO of Bridco?
It doesn't.
Sack CEO of Bridco, and ECG boss is sitting down there.
Sitting there.
I'm not saying that every day. doesn't make any sense. If you wanted to really play on our minds, then sack ECG boss and sack
both of them. Yeah, sack both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can play better on our minds. But when there is too clear, it's too obvious, say there'll be a day with here and contact have been more over the act.
Yeah.
That's your mama, you see, being a president is not by force.
No.
And you by force. Sometimes when you say there's one thing that I like about some footballers. Now say go side by the goes to what say they fake injury.
Yeah. No, I know a free.
Injury and they carry you off the field. No one come and blame you. Say who can I have with brain?
I upray.
It's a president. How can we get by force? Who want to be? You want to be now?
That's it.
Okay, if you cannot continue, go and sit somewhere. Maybe God will be with you. Let them finish your remaining 3 years there, 2 years and 8 months for you. Because what is happening? No, I don't know. Kind of say, I'm a president. Over 9 months, common minister will be appointed.
I knew.
NDC that you have over 2 million registered people. You can't find one person to be minister of defense for you.
Nope.
So you don't deserve that position that you're sitting in.
Nope.
Your own people, you don't trust them.
Nope.
One won't confirm trust you. So I'm definitely whatever is happening today here, and it's bad. It's bad. You see, about life, you.
Because DUMSOR no, bad. Bad. Wow, you see?
Who said as I'm talking to you, my phone is on charge because I don't know when the light.
Any time that the light can go off.
And we are back to 2016.
Meanwhile, during like Nanado's time, you come live anytime you want. And how much you cry? Who me never live? It's sad. It's sad, Minia. It's sad.
We are back to 2016 like we never left, and it's bad. And people are now crying.
Oh yes.
And then they say,
yes. I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. And yeah, this from Kwana Bebre.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate aspect.
Yes.
Now, yeah, they are having better. And now with the small money I'm having, I'm thinking about how to go and buy generator.
Look at that. Wow, sure.
Oh yes. And I'm renting. If I go and buy generator right now, I'm not one. I don't say when I beg, I say, "Who is it?"
Over to rent him right away. Over to rent him cry. Now if you're Ghana, if you're auto speaker boombox cry now, to me so the two way because with the TV about with them. Or by if you're in the TV, them say TV about internet, so to rent him. I know these things, Minia. I know these things. Thank you so much, Minia Harris. Hope so everything is good, yeah. Keep. Thank you. All right, Mike Pong, and then Monday, Yapon, Mike Ufuri, Yanko.
And you're not back to the Gariso case.
And one ED. And one ED. Yeah, no. Tonkwa Siaba.
I'm from sentiment free war. A whole degree. Not you take them. I Santiago, Kumati Technical Institute. Definitely. Now, the young or should I say, Nanado, born a home or days or back down illegal mining. No, that was statement to make it like as a what it's the other twap. But who generally be no Pisana and Addo, I Kumasi say, or take FM say, 114 Aquine, almost all my coin.
Kwabri is.
That lecture, America can come in say. It's that research any about me, I can't. And would you go in for? I think you go for research. It reaches. You come on, go to Obama, NDC, that lecture, I can't. And everything about this, everything about my our personal hate for
Nanado.
And people of action. Meanwhile, only I also more bony dear Mokoto. I worry at chimney. It's Felix, Abana and Kotoya. Yeah, about economic issue and I tell you. Because economic issue, if we are seeing it now, today says America. The young got to be doing is so. It's so.
Aye.
It's not yet.
Aye.
Then you could be 3 coffee time. Won't you even to
There be bako.
One.
Obefa bako pe.
The economic year. Politics, campaign what is in your Nanado, and answer from Yakazam crossing your Marie.
Yeah,
and Yamuan, then a woman promote to side chicken.
And no.
What are they all Kata? On you now could draw the Opa Uber to go, Elbow, go. Now I walk on a 2 holes. Now go the anagram say your cocoa cat here. Say your bone, walk home. Who goes to why not Greg or Mahama? Who goes to why not Greg? Send your man who be something. May your friend is saying integrated science because need teachers are not much.
Yeah, be.
But you be need teachers. And they are all experiencing me. But I mean, yes, sure. You have more time or not. Not population in all society.
Not good teachers or.
Photos. Photos now, man, the lens they say, hi, Mama, and Yammy Mama, any party would you almost. And Yammy Mama cry. Now, can you say, I said, didn't get here, say, or more court. I brought you some near evidence on so called lawyer, the teacher cat say, some way evidence ready, the book, you know.
Emfa.
You have 3 actually say, you know. I also know I can't train a cheetah for say, about no movie no much yet. Yeah, we are this near, we are more poor. We are more poor. I mean, Pompire said, die in a year, cut them when you see them acting in one. You don't why.
All right. All right, may I say?
Position I fell example. We do among Cotomano.
All right.
No one. You see, I produce for the door now than I was your puff for. What you have here?
Sir.
I was your puff for open to me between the lines. And the good and bad. What's your brochure? No, near Baumia. Person or the Pamagana, it's me a good that 21st century baby, and my baby we are saying call. No, I can see Baumia.
All right, may I say? All right, Daddy, Madam Ninas invest, may I say for coming by SBB, Mamma Beboa, Nina, Mamma Jam comment, Mamma gift, neck pressing, Ashtown, Munina will be about hope say we were able to digest the issues as they are supposed to be. When I'm here on Wednesday, target, may I say, why? But that's yes, Nana Kwedu Mapon. Unfortunately, Mapon, I'm here on Wednesday, so to me, Bantama, I'll pick you up and then we will talk. Thank you so much. When I'm here on give me last. Oh, wait. Would you next away a Wednesday? I promise. Wednesday say utumi making here. I remember on 10 minutes. Now they are kasa. Why? Me that's it. Now me adoma Wednesday. You be share bio. Aso born you see and the born you fra and born you cartoon. When you turn your home born you damn born you refrain you want chefa. One I pay na me one am. One I pay moja and moja. Yeshua I'm a share. Amen. Amen. Bye-bye.
Amen.
Bye-bye. All right.